Welcome back, everyone, to another realistic reconstruction. And I guess it is pretty realistic thus far, since we haven't even won a championship, spoiler alert, with the first three teams that we tried this with. So this time, I left most of the settings as is. I did not change it like I did in the first video. The first three series, I did change it slightly, so I would make it a little harder on myself, but you know, this time I'm gonna just leave it as is. Still Hall of Fame and everything like that, but just the you know, the sliders I just left at 50. So like I said, or if I didn't say it, we're doing the Kings today. We're going to download a draft class. It's gonna be the 16 one. We're still gonna be doing that. So first of all, as always, let's see our roster. We got Darren Collison, who's very solid. Marco Bellinelli, who we really need to trade. And besides that, we need some size, you know, at the power forward position. Because, of course, we have Boogie Cousins, but Eric Moreland, since we traded Derek Williams, is definitely not going to do. Also have Rondo as backup point guard. Probably going to trade him away. Also have Willie, who's gonna progress, hopefully, very good. Rudy Gay, of course, Karam Butler, Simbular, might have, you know, 5-star trade value or something, and John Stockton. No, it's David Stockton. So some good names on this team. I expect the Kings to do pretty good if they pick up, you know, a forward sometime. You know, through a trade. That would be for the best, I think, because you know, is this the only power forward on the team? I think it is. So, you know, I'm pretty sure they're gonna pick one up. Rudy Gay is doing pretty good. He had a very good season last year, like 22 points per game IRL, and I think he should be higher than an 82 or an 83. It should be like, you know, at least you know, an 85, 86 in my book, but that's just my book. That doesn't matter. All right, so let's do that. Let's before we even start here, let's propose a trade. Get that power forward. So we have Rondo here. Sign him to this massive deal. Like, who could we even? Oh, I don't want to propose. I want to try to find a trade. Who could we get for Rondo? Because, like, yeah, oh, Simbular only has 1.5. Yeah, at least it's 1.5. You get Taj Gibson. That would be a freaking good upgrade. He has 30. Tristan Thompson and Dellavedova. You know, that's not too bad. Bellinelli. We have Ben McLemore, who I was gonna hope was, or who I was going to hope was, bleh. Ben McLemore is going to be the future, okay? That's all I'm trying to say. His contract is pretty dang big. Wow, they know I want power forwards. 2 power forwards right here. Kufis, nah. Stevenson. Stevenson, I think he progresses pretty good. And that might not be too bad, actually, in the future. But for now, I do want to get that. Oh man, Tiago Splitter with the Hawks. Ooh, I do want to get that there thingy-majig. Get Derek Williams back. Okay, so at this point, it's not going to be too realistic, but I just got to win a freaking championship, man. So we're going to trade Stoudemire and Dragic for our Rondo and Kufis. So we're going to do that. Propose that trade. They will accept it. Collison, I still want to, well, he would be the backup now, I guess. So we still need a power forward to look for. So looking through here, Lewis Williams, a lot of the same trades as before. Ty Lawson. I mean, we just got, what's his name? So yeah, like I said, at this point, realism means just keeping our big name guys that I think the Kings will keep and work around them. So I think really, for the next couple of years, the only guy the Kings really need is Boogie. Rudy Gay could eventually go, and Collison, I think, could eventually go, as well as Bellinelli, who had never actually played a game for us yet. So we're going to get Nerlens Noel and Hollis Thompson instead. So that will free up some cap room if necessary. And I think that will do it for the off-season before we even started. Have CPU rebuild that. So starting is going to be Dragic. Macklemore is going to be at the shoot. Gay at the small. Nerlens Noel. And then Boogs. Stoudemire and Willie Cauley-Stein. Probably could trade Stoudemire eventually. Maybe package him with Rudy Gay for a big-time small forward coming up. But I think for now, that'll be pretty good. And we could see... Okay, I lied. We're actually going to free up some more cap space room and get Jared Bayless in return. Because we didn't have a backup point guard. So this is going to be good for us, I believe. Unless there's anything else besides... Oh, if we wanted to trade the pick, we could get Carter Williams as the backup. And actually, first round draft pick. I wonder what pick they have. I'm gonna do it just so we have some more trade leverage, and then we could possibly trade away Justin Anderson, maybe Hollis Thompson, someone. Where we could get a solid backup point real quick. Hardaway, Gerald Green, that would be pretty insane. I think I want to rebuild the draft through a small, or not a small forward, a shooting guard. Sucky, I'm just looking for a point guard, bruh. I could get Garnett and Martin for this. That's pretty weird. Ray McCallum, get your butt back over to Sacramento. We're trading Simbular and David Stockton. You know, a small trade just for a backup point guard. That'll be better, I believe. So Ray McCallum, if I could even say your name, get on back. We'll have the CPU rebuild that rotation real quick. And then, if I could find it, where is it? Roster. Not that. This. Have CPU rebuild rotation. So it's going to be like this. Hopefully you get some minutes. Ray McCallum, of course, they're going to have him get no minutes. So we kind of need to fix that. So here we are at the trade deadline, above 500, almost surprisingly. So let's take a quick look at what I said before. Let's see what we could get for possibly Rudy Gay and Amari. I'm not expecting anything too major. I mean, Rudy Gay is 3.5. And he looks to be on the up and up still, even at age 29. Surprised we're not getting better offers than these. I mean, James Johnson, Terrence Jones. We would need like a super duper kind of swing. Like right now, we're not getting any kind of offers. Wow, like what could we even get for DeMarcus? Julian Okafor, okay, I mean, let's get in there. Noah, I mean, like, he's 4.5 stars. We're not even getting 4.5 in return. Al Horford, straight offer, like, that's not even close to worth it. Porzingis we could get. Okay, Dwight Howard's a little better, but, you know, he's older and actually it's not better. Alright, so that was kind of disappointing. I think we're just going to play with the rest of the year as the team is because it looks like they're doing pretty good and I don't want to lose any of our team chemistry. So let's keep simulating till the end of the season. Maybe somehow we'll make the playoffs the first year. Trade deadline, no, I would not. Alright, here we are at the end of the season. We ended 10 games above 500 and MVP surprisingly went to Damian. Averaging, not surprising that he did get the MVP, it's surprising that it was him that put up these numbers. So 30 points per game, 10 assists per game. Right there, that's MVP numbers. Don't even need to say anything else. Rookie of the Year, D'Angelo Russell, as he usually is with the rosters that I do. Sixth man, Reggie. Anthony Davis, any freaking roster you do. He's going to be Defensive Player of the Year, averaging 2 blocks. Let's continue on. Damian Lillard. DeMarcus Cousins made first team All-NBA. That is a good thing to see. That is a very, very good thing to see. I don't expect anyone else to make the teams. I don't think anyone is a rookie that could possibly do it. Maybe a sophomore. Defensive, doesn't look like it. Philadelphia. No. So yeah, just Boogie. But that is very good. And we did finish 7th in the conference, so we're heading to the playoffs. With an 85 team chemistry. That's pretty good. It was up at the 89 range for a little bit, and then I guess someone got hurt or something. So who are we playing? We're playing the Trailblazers right off the bat. In our first year, I don't expect to win. You never know though. Simulate game. We won. We kind of went on a tear at the end of the season. So we do have some momentum. Maybe the Trailblazers were in first all year. They fell behind. You don't know what the storyline there is. So simulate game 2. They tied it up. We take game 3. They tie it up for game 4. This is a big one right here. We take game 5. And we're heading to the second round in our first season already. Wow. And hopefully we could only go up from here. I would hate to, lose people through contracts and whatnot. So we're going up against the Warriors. No easy task. They barely beat the Grizzlies, so maybe they'll be kind of tired. Don't expect it, though. So they take game 1. We tie it up. We take game 3 as well. Oh, don't want to do that. Simulate game. Tied up at game 4, just like the other series. And they take game 5. And hopefully they don't take us in 6. Okay, we tie it up. Let's do simulate with Simcast for the game 7. Simulate game. Here we go. Come on. Kings. Oh, they're at home. It's not going to look good. And it looks like we're going to have to make a pretty big comeback here to even compete. Yeah, and it looks like we're going home. Okay, second round. Game 7. We're going home. That's all right. That's a lot farther than I thought we would be the first year. And Willie Cauley-Stein, yeah, 2 to 4 weeks, hyperextended shoulder. Okay, so that's that. I guess we're gonna simulate the rest of the playoffs. Yeah, we would have lost to either the Thunder or wow, the Spurs. Yeah, so the Spurs we probably would have lost. Let's be honest. And it's Spurs Cavs. Wow. Let's simulate that, and the Spurs to actually take it. So there you go. Let's advance. LaMarcus Aldridge, actually, with the Finals MVP award. Pretty dang cool. That would be cool to see next year. I would say so. Kobe is going to retire. Vince, Paul Pierce, and Brendan Haywood all retire. George Karl also is going to retire. Our head coach. So we're going to have to find a new one. That may or may not set us back in the team chemistry department. We're at 90 right now. And, of course, Kobe, Paul, Ray, and Vince all make the Hall of Fame. So, draft lottery. We have the number 6 odds via Magic. So, it looks like we're going to have the number 6 pick. Could trade up. But my thinking is all we really need is one good shooting guard. That's all I really want from the drafts in general. 7, 6. Wow. Whoa. Whoa. And we got the number 1 pick somehow. Oh my goodness. Every time I just saw our team not next to a number, and it was just a different team that was not us. Oh my gosh, my heart just skipped a beat every single time. I don't know how I'm not dead actually right now if it skipped 6 beats. But man, oh man, we have the number 1 overall pick. That never happens. I think we had 6.3% around there. Thank you, Magic, for doing that trade. Assistant coach, trainer. So we're going to have to hire a bunch of new people. Open position, yeah. This dude is okay. He's expired. We'll just re-sign him to a 3-year deal. Why not? Opposition, who is the best coach on the market right now? Brad Stevens? I guess so. Welcome. You'll be here for a few years, for my stay at least. Expired. I'm gonna hire a replacement for you, bud. If you don't mind. If there's anyone better even out there. I guess this guy is pretty good, William Goodrich. We're gonna hire him for 3 years. Who else? Yeah, Wink Youngman is not doing so hot. So let's probably hire a replacement. We want a good trainer on the team. Of course. Who do we want is the question. I mean, this guy, I don't get what potential means. He's already an A. So I'm not sure like how that would make a difference. But okay, we hired him anyway. 3 years, I hope I did. I'm not even sure. Staff signing, okay, we did all that. We can move on to team player options, in which we will. We want Karan Butler back. He's 35. We really, we probably want a better small forward. I want a really big name small forward coming up in free agency if we have the money. Ray McCallum is gonna do this for like $0, which is freaking amazing. Of course, we want Nerlens Noel back, and Hollis Thompson I would like back as well as Ray McCallum, who's now at 75. So we're the CPU got it right. We're gonna accept all these and decline Karan Butler. Okay, so we're gonna go through that qualifying offer. We don't have anyone, which is good. My free agent. They all want to test free agency. Karan Butler, Terrell Eddy, and Amari Stoudemire. So I probably should just try to trade Stoudemire while he was there. But, you know, at least it freed up some cap space. Draft Combine. Okay, Stephen Zimmerman. Probably not going to draft him anyway. And we have the #1 pick in the NBA draft. We just lucked out without even having to... you know, ooh, we could get Ben Simmons. He will be pretty good in a few years. Shooting guards. Okay, Jaylen Brown also. Do you think I could play Ben Simmons at... oh, no. He would rather have... he would rather have the power forward spot as a backup position. This guy right here, Malik Newman. Overall, it's going to be a B+. And this dude, who I can't even, you know, not even going to try to pronounce his name, he looks okay. I mean, should we get Ben Simmons just to get Ben Simmons? That's the question. Might try to go with this guy. It's either going to be Ben Simmons or it's going to be him. Jaylen Brown's going to be a B. He's just a small forward. Oh, man, why couldn't you just be a freaking shooting guard? I would definitely take you.